Well, it's that time of year again. Don't worry, Samantha Greenbaum is here to explain the key dates tech leaders can't afford to miss.
So the first thing that people need to be thinking about is the January 31st deadline. On January 31st, your W-2s are going to be due to your employees and 1099s are going to be due to contractors or non-employees. I would make sure that all of our tech companies are thinking about stock options and how those also have to be reported. If you have any employees that exercise non-qualified stock options, that also has to be reported on W-2. So make sure that's something that you're checking for to make sure it was already included in their wages during the year. Also, if you had any non-employees exercise non-qualified stock options, then that would get reported to them on a 1099. On January 31st, Forms 3921 are due to recipients. Those are also related to stock option reporting, but they report any exercises related to incentive stock options. And those are only going to be for employees. That wouldn't be applicable for non-employees. If you're a Delaware C-Corp, March 1st is the deadline you need to be thinking about. On March 1st, the Delaware franchise tax report is due. I'd also make note that if you end up having a tax liability that's more than $5,000, they're also going to have quarterly estimated payments that you're going to owe throughout the year. March 15th is a deadline for partnerships and S-Corps. But just keep in mind that even though you can file extensions that will push your deadline to September 15th, it's only an extension to file and not an extension to pay. April 15th is the deadline for C-Corps and individual tax returns. Additionally, the April 15th deadline is also for FBAR filings. FBAR filings are required if you have foreign bank accounts in excess of $10,000. Your R&D tax credits also due when you file your returns. So if that is something you're planning on pursuing, I would start talking to your tax advisor about that now. Our resource center has a non-exhaustive list of a lot of state filings, but I would really encourage you to reach out to your Withum tax advisor since we can create a more specific analysis for you based on your actual operational activity.